Is non-alcoholic alcohol any fun at all?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
You know how some people put vodka in their orange juice so they can have their vitamin C and an excuse to take a nap before noon? Well, what if I told you that they make a vodka without the part that makes you sleepy?
You talking about Four Loko? Because that is not a road you want to go down, trust me.
No, I'm just talking about non-alcoholic liquor, man.
Okay, forget I ever said anything.
I mean, it's staggering to see how many non-alcoholic beverages, or maybe I should call them alcoholic beverages.
That's it.
Are out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it turns out lots of people want to live that healthy life and that party life at the same time. But personally, I do not get the buzz.
Was that intentional?
Yeah.
I don't get it either, but maybe we will by the end of this episode. It's time for non-alcoholic liquor is a thing that exists, but does it taste good or is the lack of booze a miss?
Please welcome back the Helmet Flavor Taster, aka the HFT 2021.
Oh, yes. The Mythical crew has tracked down some of the most popular and best-selling non-alcoholic liquors meant to emulate... Oh, wow.
I've never done that before.
Emulate it. Do it at opportune times. Not when I'm explaining the rules. Okay, so these are supposed to emulate the taste of certain alcoholic counterparts. Now we're going to be served these booze-free boozes through these booze-free booze tubes, and then we're going to try and guess what kind of alcohol they're supposed to taste like.
You try, man. It's pretty fun. All right, after the answer is revealed, like a trumpet.
Oh,
I know you only did it for
closed.
a couple of weeks.
You might need to open
before
the
yours was stolen. Oh, it's coming. You didn't tell me that it was coming out in my mouthpiece. We're also going to rank how much we like these things, and to really make an actual assessment, we're going to be served a mocktail with it in proper context.
Oh, gosh.
I'm better at this than talking.
Points will escalate each round, and the loser will get mocked while drinking a mocktail in Good Mythical More.
Chase, are you ready to pour?
Oh, yeah.
Well, as you can see, we can't, so we're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
You unleashing, right? I got... What is going on here?
I'm trying to get liquids. I gotta get low.
Do you have liquids, man? I've got enough liquid. Almost came out of my nose. Dang, it's freaking...
It's spicy.
Dang, it's hot. It's cold, but it's hot at the same time.
I mean, it's just like...
Well, I'm ready.
It's literally spicy.
I'm ready to guess.
3, 2, 1.
Fireball!
With a 94-point rating from the Beverage Testing Institute, this product from Ritual Zero Proof brand, oh yeah, Rhett, you can take off your blindfold, ranks the highest in the world when it comes to non-alcoholic spirits. Made with filtered water, cane sugar, citric acid, and salt, this alternative has an agave aroma with hints of guava and peppercorn and is meant to be a tequila alternative.
Well, neither of us said tequila. It literally was spicy, like it leaves like a spicy residue in your mouth.
Zero proof.
We'll see what it tastes like in these mocktail margaritas.
So
see if it tastes
I guess Fireball is the only spicy thing I thought of.
Well, you know what I think
but
it is?
That's not even a valid guess.
They add something to it to make it spicy to emulate the kick of alcohol without there being alcohol.
I mean, this is a lot better than just a straight up nasty. I mean, this
that's
stuff
not bad.
on its own is just like, it's like spicy water, which is what my kids called sparkling water for the longest time. But
spicy water, huh?
This is much better. I mean, you can put that's the number one slot. I'm good with putting it over there.
Yeah, I mean, again, by itself, not great. In the context of this fake drink, okay, number one, whatever. All right, Chase, release the hounds.
Okay, that's a little gradual one.
Ah, that tastes like some kind of Kool-Aid.
Ugh. Tastes like bad medicine.
I'm having to work so hard to just get any to go in my mouth.
Man, talking about Def Leppard up in here. Or was that Bon Jovi?
What in the world? It tastes like maple syrup.
Yeah, it's just like there's this sweetness that you would add to like a cough syrup. Is this cough syrup? It's like non-alcoholic cough syrup.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Okay, let's go for a real guess in 3, 2, 1.
Bourbon?
Dayquil. I don't know.
Dayquil.
Okay, you can take off your masks. This liquor alternative is from a company called Ronson, and its ingredients include apple juice and oak and coffee flavoring to give it a woody molasses taste.
Yeah.
Apparently, woody molasses is what you need in a non-alcoholic rum.
Rum. Rum was going to be another guess in there, but it wasn't the guess. Okay.
And these are rum and cokes.
It tastes nothing like rum.
No, it doesn't at all.
And that's coming from a man who
I hate rum.
got drunk in a bathtub one time.
Yeah, let me tell you, if you drink nothing but rum in a bathtub once, then you pretty much never drink rum again.
I wasn't
or
there.
take a bath.
I wasn't there. I've heard the story. I mean, that's not a bad drink.
I'm like, ooh, what'd you do to my Coke? I don't like this.
I like to
drink
the tequila better.
as good as that first one, because the first one at least had like some fruitiness to it. So this ranking is intact. Hey Chase, you know what goes really good with alcoholic beverages?
I don't.
Coloring. Like coloring a coloring book.
Yeah, for adults and for everyone.
For everyone that like features, even features you, man.
You're in it.
Sounds good to me.
It's
Yeah.
the Mythical coloring book, available at mythical.com. Get yours today.
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh, well, I was now I was talking to the people watching.
Have you colored yourself, Chase?
I have.
That's awkward. Cool. Poor, buddy. No, I was saying, oh, that's poor.
That tastes like you just tapped into a pine tree that had died. You know, like a pine tree that's got like a beetle infection.
Oh my gosh. If you drink so much of this that you vomited, and I guess you wouldn't because it's non-alcoholic, it would clean your toilet.
Yeah.
You know,
it's got
is this
an
toilet cleaner?
It has an Ajax sort of
Oh my gosh.
flair to it.
This is
Are
absolutely
you sure this is not Ajax?
horrible.
All right, I've got a guess.
When I breathe out, horrible.
Okay.
Horrible.
3, 2, 1.
Gin. That's definitely gin.
Yeah, you guys both got it right.
That's the first one
Genie.
that was like definitely. They've done something that, you know, when you just drink gin
Oh,
by
look at
itself,
that.
it's not necessarily good either.
This is
Zero alcohol gin. That's a pretty bottle.
0 proof, gluten-free, 0 sugar, paleo, and keto approved from Drink Monday.
So what's this, a tonic and gin?
Yes, gin and
With a
tonic.
little rosemary sprig.
Sprig it.
You know, Stevie and Cassie. I don't know if they got you this, but for Christmas they gave our family some cider, and they
What?
Yeah, they gave our family some cider.
They gave you a gift?
Yeah, some cider, and it had rosemary sprigs that came with it, and I put those rosemary sprigs every which way in that drink and other places.
Does this,
What does that mean?
I'm just saying, I really love rosemary.
why you sit up? You look shorter than me. Why you like?
I'm just being relaxed, man.
Don't be so relaxed. It's non-alcoholic. You gotta stay spry. That's the point.
That is
I'm
actually the worst of all the things we've tasted so far. And,
Yeah.
and gin and tonic is actually a drink that I order. But that tastes horrible, even with the rosemary sprig in it.
enjoy within 6 months. That is gonna be a challenge.
All right, Chase, give us your liquid offerings.
Here they come.
Oh, oh gosh.
Uh-uh.
Good Lord.
It does have a vanilla edge to it. It's like
That one's actually not as bad.
like a flat cream soda.
Flat cream soda.
What is it? What would that be?
I got to guess.
I just don't know liquors, man.
3, 2, 1.
Whiskey.
Cream soda. I have no.
Yeah. It's bourbon
Yeah.
with hints of vanilla and toasted nuts. This non-alcoholic liquor claims to be not just an imitation, but a new creation in its own right. I really like the name of this brand because it's pronounced Liars. So it's like they're
American
lying
malt.
about the,
Yeah, that's
it being
smart.
real.
I actually was it hit in the way that whiskey typically hits, which is never like, I love it as soon as it hits my mouth. It's like the second time it was like, oh, the edge kind of came off of it a little bit. Let's try that
And
drink.
these are old fashions.
Old fashioned. I can stand an old fashioned.
I think that this one for me, because I'm an old fashioned fan, and if you handed me that at a party, I would be like, I don't think that bartender really knows how to make an old fashioned, but I'm not gonna keep thinking about it.
It's just like very watered down.
I'd put it.
Tepid.
I'm putting this at number 1.
I would say if you're looking at the mixed drink like the mocktail,
Maybe the tequila one was better.
I think that the tequila one was at least a tasty experience.
But
But
if
this
you were
feels
gonna
like
do-
something still wrong.
If you were gonna do something on your, if you were gonna just sip it on your own though, you could sip this. Again, I don't know why you would. Don't. As a matter of fact.
Let it flow. I got nothing.
Yeah, nothing was coming out for the first 5 seconds.
Ah. Oh gosh. What?
This one at least has a hint of seeming like you're drinking alcohol. And I think, as with the first tequila, there is a spiciness, right?
There is.
But now that
it's a
we've gone-
manufactured spice.
But now that we've gone through it, at least you have this sensation of like, I'm drinking something that's alcoholic. You actually have a little bit of that experience. So now that I know that,
Yeah, it's not spicy. It's spicy to emulate alcohol. So alcohol with a bite, which
but the taste, it's very light.
I mean, I got to guess.
It's fresh.
I don't feel confident in it, but I do have a guess.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Vodka.
Yeah, you're both right.
Okay, we're both
Okay,
right.
all right.
So it's a best-selling product from a brand called RK. It contains natural flavorings blended with spring water from an underground source in Mexico's countryside.
Oh, underground source, huh?
And these are
Mexico's countryside.
Moscow
Look,
Mule mocktails.
You want to grab it right here.
I get a lot of my things from an underground source
Here's your mule.
in life. Oh, I like a Moscow Mule.
Do I? I don't know.
Whoa. Now, because a Moscow Mule is so ginger, what is it? Ginger?
Yeah,
what?
ginger beer.
A ginger beer forward.
Hey.
This tastes almost identical to what you would get in a
Right.
real Moscow Mule.
So I think this is pushing towards number one, but let's try what's currently at number one. Let's try this tequila mocktail. Oopsie. Yeah. Yeah, it's got that watered down, too much ice has melted in it type of a situation.
You know what? I think I'm on team put the vodka at number one. Because
Yeah.
it's the least, you know what? Vodka is also the alcohol that's trying to do the least.
So as you look at these, I think the one thing we've learned, because we agree, is that like you got some really good looking bottles, you got people jumping on trends, but as good as some of these look on the outside, very few of them are delivering on the inside.
And I feel like this is less that this is a genuinely better product than all the rest of them. It's just that vodka is easier to represent with something that's fake than these other things. Do you believe that that's true?
In my soul of souls,
Yeah.
I believe, Rhett.
All right, so the award-winning, and by award I mean Good Mythical Morning Award, winning non-alcoholic alcohol is vodka, specifically RK, alcohol-free vodka.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell. Stay sober.
You know what time it is.
I'm Angela
And I'm Logan, and we just did our own at-home blind beer taste test.
with homemade pretzels. And
Yes.
now it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Click the top link to find out how animals like to party in Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land. Color your way through the world of mythicality with the Mythical Coloring Book, available at mythical.com.